A ship! I am saved! Weeks I've been stranded here. The Valiant Trading Company sends no one. Unless... By whose standard do you call this settled? I only tarry here because my shipmates went to Pococohara to search for Luminous Adra. I worry that Ruano, the local chieftain, gave Captain Bez and my crewmates a false lead.
Or didn't know the way himself and was just trying to impress the outsider.
Ugh, this is a terrible place. The captain was meant to return. We swim in hostile waters, Huck. Ruano was the last to speak with the captain before she set sail. He squats in the hot northeast of that pitiful market. I would have joined her, but my stomach... something did not agree. Now it is weeks since they should have returned. I'm only the galley cook, not a search party.
I'd say he's one clove short of a bulb.
A cozy for my staring. It is unusual to see one of the locals so outfitted.
More unusual than a dwarf with no sense of direction.
Our group. My grandparents gave up their nomadic ways when they moved to the Republics. But I see the appeal of staying in one place, one safe place. You would search for them? Agrasima? Payment is assumed with the company. They are quick to buy what they do not have. The captain left all but the essentials with me. I have sustained myself trading with the villagers. Ekosi, but I'm almost out of ale. I must watch the supplies at the trading post. You will come to check on me, yes?
Oh, filthy lizard. An outsider in Tiquara? Who are you, stranger? A captain. If you had sailed downwind of the island, you would have moved on, I say. I tell Ranga Ruano that the stench of Tiquara will drive away friend and outsider alike. Do you smell it?
Oh, come on. You know I only wash up on Sundays.
I speak of the Lagufath. There is no food on this barren island that those monsters do not steal.
Yeah, but how could you say no to those little faces?
Always they circle our village looking for weaknesses. I push the cage with the young ones farther toward the beach, but I smell them even here. Better to keep them under our thumb than sharpening blow darts, I say. A week ago, I tracked the fish to Hoina Ravine, so I challenged the Mataru to a hunting competition. My mother's belt for the brood mother's head. It is not every day that newcomers land on our beaches. What say you show me how outsiders deal with Lagufath? Understand they are animals. You must rely on hunting tales of our ancestors say the brood will scatter when their fish Ranga is killed. No need to chase the children if you cut the head from the mother. At last, a job worthy of Mataru.
No sign of my shipmates on the horizon.
Consider it done.
I admit it. I Get a room, you two.
Ikira! What a surprise, I say. But no one told me that envoys of Rawatai landed on Tikawara. I would shower you with the fruit of our harvest, but the season is unkind, I say. Kokokahara is restless. Even from afar, the storms tear our bounty up by the root and chase fish to calmer shores. An island not touched since the days of our ancestors. The Valians went to Kokokahara for luminous Ardra, but their expedition as the storms grow wild. Tikawara dies around us. No traveler will land here if they're forced to eat their belts, I say. In our old villages, we were raided by pirates, stolen by slavers, and killed by Rawatayan scouts. So I brought them here, where the soil is too poor for Kuiki fruit and the water's too At least we are in the path of Valian traders as they come and go. This is protection, prosperity, a future. You are new to the islands. Our ancestors told of luminous Ardra, the bones of the Deadfire, breaching through the sands of Kokokahara. Ngati raises her watery fist in defense of the Ardra. Maybe that is for what the Valians find it so fascinating. Their captain brushed off my tails like the buzzing of gnats. Ikira, we paddle our canoes the long way around Kokokahara for a reason, I said. Another people lived among our ancestors and built a temple in the desert.
Now that does tend to follow the Ingwithins.
But the Valians closed their ears to my warning. Here, this was a token passed down from the Rankas, said to come from Kokokahara in brighter days. If you need aid, Himarihi's warriors need only someone to bark commands and they will go. The Valians left many crates with the dwarf. He hoards them, but we never refuse it. If you need sleep, Himuihi will show you all the villages, and if you need strong, wind and sorrow are all that emerge from the ruins. Never answers. Speak on, friend. What say? A village here is young. That is for what we build many houses. We make Tikawara pleasing to the Valians. Then when some tribes push foreigners away, but it is good to have powerful friends.
Powerful friends have a way of extracting costly favors, don't they?
If the Valians come, they will build an outpost here in Tikawara. And then we will have more to trade with outsiders than just Rongi's mats. With coin comes protection, friendship, a favorable arrangement for both sides, I say.
You sure you want to question that?
I say that in Tikawara there is always a spot around the fire and a Kuiki in every hand.
Step back, all of you. You've all got the wrong idea. I'm waiting for a shipment of sailcloth from the homeland. Is that going to be a problem?
Then what say you about this? Coded gibberish, or I'm an Orlan.
Damn it. He's about 2 seconds away from starting a brawl. I've got to step in. One against a mob isn't exactly even. Ever heard of a fair fight?
Ha! Company warships blow our canoes to splinters, and you call us unfair? You foreign imps are all this. As surely as sharks circle spilled blood, this one has been casting an unwelcome shadow on our village. We found coded documents in his quarters, and he defended himself with lies. Outsider spy. Because Rauatai hungers after these isles, like a tiger lurking in the tall grass and whetting its chops.
If you townies are dumb enough to go blundering into an alpha predator, you deserve what's coming to you.
Who are you to speak in his defense? And who is your traitor friend who postures like she is not one of us? Akira! Is that the Watcher who sailed to Nekataka with an army of spirits? Harama, we will have eyes on you. Cause no trouble.
I owe you thanks for that, stranger. Now here is a welcome sight. Is that little Ishiza? Hop over here, you old terror.
Ishi town. You don't know where he's been. Captain, this is Harama. We were shipmates on the Flying Buttress.
That's a word for it. You could also...
Loyal servants of the homeland. That's enough out of you. Afraid this isn't a social visit. This comes from up high.
Atsura's up to his tricks again, I see. Thank you, Maya. I've been waiting for this. Maya, why is he asking?
Captain, later. I promise we can discuss it later. I guess we're done here. It's been, well, sort of like old times. In a good way.
Especially seeing you coming and going again. When the dust settles, maybe we could...
I'd like that. Ishi misses you something awful.
Say no more. Good luck in your travels and other adventures. Ishiza, you keep your feathers clean.
You probably have some questions about what we found Harama in quite a state, didn't we? It's no wonder you'd be curious about what's going on. Harama is a sociable type of guy. Getting to know people is as easy to him as breathing is to you or me. Atsura set him loose so he can get to know as many people as possible. That's one way you could put it. He's keeping an eye on Tikawara. Who comes and goes, what sorts of things they discuss. Atsura is committed to a more peaceful Deadfire. But he's just one man. He needs good people to shoulder the burden with him. Maybe. Probably. Let's just say we're not the first people to deliver Harama a missive that looked like one thing and read like another. Only Atsura knows for sure. Harama might not even have all the facts. I certainly don't. Truthfully, I don't know. They looked like ordinary documents to me, but I'm sure that's how Atsura wanted it. Atsura has a new code for every hour of the day. He probably has cipher keys tattooed all over his body. Don't be dense. They're smart enough to assume that Rauatai has spies. And if they're really smart, they're spying on us too. Though I doubt it. You have every reason to be suspicious. Just trust me that this is all for the best. I wouldn't lie about that.
Amir's winds blow bitter today. More outlanders. Are your masters so desperate that they send you to plunder a starving village? For what do you say this? To impress me? You are no different. Outlanders conquer us with ink and paper packs as well as blades. If our Ranga gave me the chance, Ruanu. He collaborates with the bottom feeders who went to Pokokahara for Adra riches. I warned the Valians about Pokokahara, but why listen to the ignorant Huana girl? Now Pokokahara was not for them. With Nagati's aid, the sea takes and gives in equal measure. Dark clouds surround Pokokahara, and in my dreams, they swallow us all. We tell these stories not because they happen just so. We tell them for what they mean. Our Rangosphere makes him too trusting. He believes the Valiant traders will protect us if they settle here and mine Pokokahara. So the villagers pour their sweat into the sand, building a trading post on a barren island. And this would make us what, another Neketaka? A den for foreign traders to wallow in bathhouses while the Huana feed on trash? This would be the end of us. If you go to Pokokahara, I say the best thing is to destroy it for the tribe.
Sometimes the ends justify the means.
Akira, your friend sees the shape of things. When the Hydra is gone, the Valians will dig somewhere else, leaving us to point our canoes toward more welcoming shores. If I knew, then I would go. Anything that is built can surely be destroyed, Akira. And the storms are proof of powerful magic at work. Dispel this magic, banish it, whatever needs doing. Go then. I'm done.
I admire you, Shoti, for holding to your beliefs even against the wishes.
Oh, hell!
Right on target.
Might as well be hitting the water. So help me God, I'll whoop the next one of you who takes aim at me.
Not a problem, Captain. What did you find, Ishu?
Tread cautiously.
Perhaps a...
It's in order. Tread cautiously.
This again? What did you find?
Not a problem.
You were saying?
I see trouble.
For the wrong and new.
Feels like wading through mud up to my arm. I hear you.
Speak freely. For the homeland! Might as well be in the water, you were saying?
That's it!
Hit me again and I'll hit you back.
Might as well be hitting the water. Speak freely. Say the word.
Oh? 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 Yes? Already. Intimidation? Or a trap?
Oh, Anna. Oh, Anna. Oh, Anna.
Can't really blame him, can ya?
I recall when you picked up ancient Inquisition.
Hatchlings. Oh, Anna. Please.
Oh, we got...
What did you find, Ishi?
If I collapse, just drag me on a rope.
This why you always got dirt in your hair?
What? You mean the grave dirt?
I wonder if I took to worshiping Andra, if she could make me forget what I just heard.
Yeah.
You were saying?
Yes? Right. When you stand there.
Village starves, and you hide Kawiki fruit?
I hide nothing, you
It is a
bloated
bad omen
puffer
to have a
fish.
priestess so young.
Traitor! Gathy's
Age of no
jaws will
assurance
close
of
around
wisdom.
you!
Remember Anna?
Still your tongue. Amira's winds will surely carry your words.
Quit your chirping. Full tides. Himwehi and the other Mataru found them when they explored the island. Said maybe we train them to build. And if the soil and sea are misers here, then we eat them.
Oh, Captain Stinkfeathers here has choked down his share of Lago Fathe.
Are you crazy? Then Himwehi will go and blame me. You see the woman at the trading post? The angry one? She will have my corpse for bait if you do this. She despises me. How could disaster not be my fault? Besides, the Ranga will bury her at high tide if she so much as insults you. Or any foreigner. At least go and see her before you release her prizes. Then, maybe I find some other place to be until her anger cools.
For what do you linger here? But you do not laugh. Then you do not joke. For what would I do this foolish thing? A tribeless wanderer who walks around acting like the Ranga? Then I never forgive them. We must destroy the broodmother now, before she is bolder. For what do you say this again? They are animals. They hunt where they smell food, and if I release the young ones...
I hope they don't wait that long. I want to see them attack when they're little, with those tiny claws and fish teeth.
Then raise your hand to the little ones and see how they fight back. When they ran from me before, I thought it was only my weapon they feared. But suppose you are right. Then I do not have to suffer their stench. Take the key then, and yell for help if anything goes wrong.
Not a problem.
Look out! They escape!
I hope the Lagofath do not come back.
Ishi, get in my pack. Too windy here for little birds.
That's right.
Lavru, be on seek.
This is futile! Lava, beyond seek.
Consider it done.
Indeed. Maybe they'll be right back.
Then swim back to Tikawara. We will take our share.
Up! It's coming!
I'm sorry. Apretta, inside.
Be on stage.
Let's try again.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle. So help me God, I'll... The next one of you who takes aim at me?
You're mine! Yeah!
Leave it to me.
Ha-ha!
While we're hitting the water.
Better run! Yeah!
Glory be to God! What can I do you for? Nuh-uh, didn't work. Happy to oblige. All right.